Hello students, welcome to IBPS Guide YouTube channel. Today we will discuss English spotting errors, the new pattern of spotting errors for SBI PO mains. Let's move to question number 1. At first we have to read the direction, then we will solve the question. Directions 1 to 10. The following question consists of 2 sentences. Read each sentence to find out whether there is any grammatical error in it and mark your answer accordingly from the given options. We get 2 sentences, whether maybe this sentence are wrong or maybe right. Maybe first sentence is wrong, maybe second sentence is wrong, maybe both are errors. So we have to look at the options A, B, C, D, E and look at the sentence whether it is right or wrong sentence. Let's read the question number 1. Those who are also non-UK residents for tax purposes can legally avoid huge amount of UK tax while maintaining control of British business empires and influenced politics. देखो, those who are also non-UK residents for tax purposes can legally avoid huge amounts of UK tax while maintaining control of British business empires and influence politics. These are the first sentence. This is the first sentence. And second sentence, a wealthy British businessman who spent millions campaigning for British to leave the European Union has moved to Jersey. So first we have to look at whether the first sentence is right or wrong. Those who are also non-UK residents for tax purposes can legally avoid huge amounts. Just follow the sentence. Those who is relative pronoun. Who is relative pronoun which makes a relation. And those, this is plural number, plural form of that, and this is called antecedent. In antecedent in English grammar, and if antecedent is plural, then verb are also plural. So that's why those is a plural number. That's why we take plural verb. Also non-UK residents for tax purposes can legally avoid huge amounts of UK tax while maintaining control of British business, empire and influence politics. Just see the sentence, guys. Maintaining, that is the participles, control the British business empire and influencing politics. It will be not influence, it will be influencing. Why? Because when we add to information by and, the both portion of the sentences should be the same in form. So here, if it is here is maintaining, definitely it should be influencing because it is ing form and we also need ing form of these words. So that's why those who are also non-UK residents for tax purposes can legally avoid huge amount of UK tax while maintaining control of British business empires and influencing politics. That means first sentence is not correct. First sentence is wrong. Second sentence, a wealthy British businessman who spent. This is the first subject. This is subject, singular subject. Then again who is relative pronoun. मैंने पहले ही बताई थी. And this is businessman. It is antecedent, singular number. Spent million campaigning for British to leave the European Union has moved. Why it will be has? Because businessman is a singular number. So that's why has, and has के साथ verb की third form, moved to Jersey. That means here is no any error. First sentence is wrong. So that's why our answer will be A. If there is an error only in first sentence. First sentence में error है. First sentence की error कहाँ पे होगा? Maintaining error इधर हुआ तो इधर हमें influencing politics करना था. Influence नहीं होगा. Influencing politics. Let's move to question number 2. Before going to attend the meeting, make sure you wear formal dress. Before going to attend the meeting, make sure you wear formal dress. Second sentence, the very wealthiest British citizens have declared they are usually residents in low tax jurisdiction in company documents or are known to live in or be moved to them. I hope it is clear to you guys. B. When we take be, we have always take the third form of the verb. So, be move is a wrong option. We have to take be moved, because be plus third form of the verb. That means second sentence is wrong. But first sentence, before going to attend the meeting, make sure you wear formal dresses. So there will be no any error. First sentence is completely correct sentence, but second is not the right sentence. Second में be moved होना चाहिए. So our answer will be B. There is an error in second sentence. Question number 3. Despite of continuing a campaigning of Brexit, he left the UK before the 2016 vote and has now bought a house and become presently residents in New Jersey. Permanently resident in New Jersey. Despite of continuing the campaigning of Brexit, he left the UK before 2016 vote and has now bought a house and become permanently residents in New Jersey. The first sentence is not the correct option, because despite of, that is completely wrong preposition. Despite के साथ of use नहीं करना. याद रखो, in spite of, it is the correct sentence, correct option, but despite of, it is wrong option. So we don't have take any of. This is the wrong option. Correct option होगा despite continuing to campaign for Brexit. And second sentence, the company which has been accused of spreading disinformation said in January it would have opened. देखो have के साथ we have to take third form of the verb, but here it is would have opened. This is the wrong option, so we have to take opened. The company which has been accused of spreading disinformation said in January that it would have opened the center. That means both sentences are wrong. So our answer will be C. If there are errors in both sentences, first is wrong and second is also wrong. Let's move to question number 4. Facebook announced a big investment in Ireland which would create 1,000 jobs this year. First sentence, Facebook announced a big investment, announced as a past tense, big investment in Ireland which would create, again past tense, create 1,000 jobs this year. So the continuation of tense is past. First portion, it is past tense, and second portion is also past tense. So the sequence of tense is correct here. Sequence of tense is correct. So that's why we can say that first sentence is right. Second sentence, they give young people to chance to be paid while they study, work in the holidays and have promise of a job at the end. They give young people to chance to be paid. Again, be इसके साथ verb की third form होना चाहिए था, हो गया. And while they study, work in holidays and have promise of a job at the end. Here is also any no correction. कोई भी correction की जरूरत नहीं होगा. So that's why first sentence and second sentence दोनों ही right option, right sentence. So our answer will be D. There is no error in either of the sentence. I hope it is clear to you. Subject verb agreement always maintain करना. Whether subject is singular, verb will be singular. Whether subject is plural, verb will be plural. Whether Principal clause is in past tense. The subordinate clause must have past tense. So these are the basic formation of spotting errors. We have to always remember that this basic pattern. Always remember that. तभी देखोगे spotting errors में कभी भी कोई problem नहीं आएगा. Principal clause अगर past tense में है तो subordinate clause को भी हमें past tense में ही general point of view में करना चाहिए. But to some extent ये change करना पड़ता है. But maximum time पे ही past tense की continuation past में ही चलना. Let's move to question number 5th. The sponsoring company covers all tuition fees, so students graduating free of debts. And second sentence, a regular lunchtime sleep lowers blood pressure by almost as much as some drugs. The sponsoring company covers. The sponsoring company singular subject, that's why covers all tuition fees, so students graduating free of debts. देखो स्टूडेंट्स ग्रेजुएटिंग नहीं, स्टूडेंट्स बी ग्रेजुएटेड फ्री ऑफ डेब्ट्स या स्टूडेंट्स ग्रेजुएट फ्री ऑफ डेब्ट्स. सो हियर वी डोंट हैव एनी नीड ऑफ ing फॉर्म बिकॉज सेंटेंस का मीनिंग क्या है? द स्पॉन्सरिंग कंपनी कवर्स ऑल ट्यूशन फीस. स्पॉन्सरिंग कंपनी सारी ट्यूशन फी को कवर करेगा ताकि स्टूडेंट्स ग्रेजुएट हो सके फ्री ऑफ डेब्ट में. तो स्टूडेंट्स ग्रेजुएटिंग ना करके वी हैव टू सिंपली सेंटेंस दैट इज स्टूडेंट्स ग्रेजुएट फ्री ऑफ डेब्ट. या ऐसे भी हम लिख सकते हैं, या हम लिख सकते हैं स्टूडेंट्स बी ग्रेजुएटेड फ्री ऑफ डेब्ट्स. So the sponsoring company covers all tuition fees, so students graduate free of debts. Yeah, students be graduated free of debts. So we don't need any graduating. Second sentence, a regular lunchtime sleep lowers blood pressure by almost as much as some drugs. देखो, a regular lunchtime sleep, that is a subject, lowers blood pressure by almost as much as some drugs. So here we'll no any changes, no any errors also. So our answer will be only first. That is क्या है? If there is any error, first sentence. That is option our A. Let's move to question number 6. Those in the habit of recharging their batteries during the day had blood pressure so much lower that is likely to benefit the heart, the research found. Those in the habit of recharging their batteries during the day had blood pressure so much lower that it is likely to benefit the heart, the research found. First sentence, there will be no any error. Why? Because those in the habit of recharging, देखो those है, that's why it will be there. Batteries during the day had blood pressure so much lower that it is likely to benefit the heart, the research found. So had past tense, research found past tense. So the continuation of the tense, sequence of tense is correct, and format of the verb is also correct. So first sentence there will be no any error. But second sentence देखते हैं, 4 years later he has decided it is time to placate other anxious Facebook users too. 4 years later he has decided that is a present perfect tense. It is time present tense to placate other anxious Facebook users too. इसमें भी देखो हमें कोई भी changes नहीं करना because continuation of tense is present. प्रेजेंट की कंटिन्यूएशन चल रहा है, सो दैट्स वाई देयर विल बी नो एनी एरर. सो दोनों सेंटेंस में ही कोई भी एरर्स है नहीं, इसलिए आवर आंसर विल बी डी इफ देयर इज नो एरर इन आइदर ऑफ द सेंटेंसेस. लेट्स मूव टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. An assessment of the quality of air across countries and in cities has come as a fresh warning of India to the level of deadly pollutants its citizens are breathing. First sentence, an assessment A से शुरू हुआ, that's why we take an assessment of quality of air across countries and in cities has come. Why it will be has? Because assessment is a singular number, that's why we take has, singular verb. Come as a fresh warning of India to the levels of deadly pollutants its citizens are breathing. So its citizens, that is country की concept में use हुआ, pollutants its citizens are breathing. So first sentence, there will be no any error. Second sentence, in the last 6 months, the Supreme Court have frequently found itself in the headlines. देखो Supreme Court, singular number, so we have to take singular verb. Singular verb means that is has. It will be not have, it should be has. Frequently found, then itself use हुआ for concern of Supreme Court. So that's why second sentence is wrong. Second sentence is wrong. That's why B will be the correct option if there is an error only in the second sentence. Let's move to question number 8. The government also announced the electronic assessment of income tax return, which experts said had a step towards improving governance and reducing the complexity in the tax system. The government also announced the electronic assessment of income tax returns, which experts said had a step. देखो government announcement जो किया है electronic assessment of income tax return, which experts said had a step towards improving governance. देखो had a step नहीं होना चाहिए, इसमें was होना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये था क्या था ना, एक स्टेप था towards improving governance and reducing complexity in the tax system. So had is not the correct option here. It will be was. And second sentence, they said the increased spending capacity with consumers would boost various sectors of the economy. They said, past tense, the increased spending capacity with consumers, again past tense, would boost various sectors of the economy. So continuation of tense is past, so there will be no any errors. So first sentence is wrong, so that's why our answer will be A if there is an error in first sentence. First sentence में error ही है, had को कट करके हमें was करना पड़ेगा. Let's move to question number 9. The petition said that the High Court observed that it would not be possible for the state to take steps immediately. The petition said that High Court observed that it would not be possible for the state to take steps immediately. So देखो, the petition said, past tense, the High Court observed, past tense, that it would, past tense, not possible for the state to take steps immediately. So continuation of the tense here is correct. Second sentence, Justice Khalifullah started practicing as an advocate in 1975 and specializing in labor law. देखो, practicing as an advocate in 1975 में practice करना शुरू किए थे and specialized किए थे labor law पे. तो specializing, that is the wrong option. We have to take specialized because it is a past tense. 1975 की बात हो रहा है. So that's why specialized, not it means specializing. So that's why first sentence तो इसका correct था, but second sentence is wrong, and second sentence is wrong means that is our answer will be B. Let's move to question number 10. He is credited at setting up legal aid clinics across J&K during his tenure as a Chief Justice. The defacement of natural environment like mountains, hills, hillocks by covering them in multicolored slogans of parties and their leaders shall stop immediately, the court said. अच्छा, अब first sentence, he is credited at setting up. Definitely ध्यान रखना, credited at नहीं होता है. Credited के साथ जो preposition use करना पड़ता है, that is with. He is credited with setting up legal aid clinics across J&K during his tenure as the Chief Justice. So first sentence is wrong. Second sentence, the defacement of natural environment like mountain, hills and hillocks by covering them in multicolored slogans of parties and their leaders should stop immediately, the court said. Because this is a past tense, so that's why we take should. It will be not shall. So first sentence is wrong and second sentence is also wrong. So that's why our answer will be C. There are errors in both sentences. दोनों सेंटेंस ही रॉन्ग है. So I hope it is clear to you. Basically these 10 sentences are basically errors जिसमें हमें मिला था. That is, एक तो है prepositional error, second था tense. Tense में specifically sequence of tense. Sequence means that is the continuation of tense. These two chapters we have to cover, and one thing, that is subject verb agreement. I hope it is clear to you. And most important thing, whenever you do any spotting errors, we have to follow this basic structure: subject, verb, object, then manner, place, time, and reason. Any assertive sentence has this type of part. At first we have to take subject, then verb, then object, then manner, then place, then time, then reason. Manner मतलब actions जो हो रहा है, how, कैसे हो रहा है. Place means action जो हो रहा है, कहाँ पे, where. Action जो हो रहा है, कब. And action जो हो रहा है, क्यों हो रहा है, that is reason. These are the basic pattern of the sentence. अब इनमें से subject के साथ verb agree किया या नहीं, whether it is agreed with subject or verb, we have to follow them. And apart from that, tense, apart from that, preposition. I hope समझ में आ गया होगा. In our next session, again we will do another 10 questions. This type of new pattern of spotting errors again we will discuss. Till then, practice करते रहो, इसको बार बार पढ़ो, ट्राई करो, जो लोकेट करने की कोशिश करो जो कहाँ पे एरर्स इसका है, एंड डेफिनेटली यू विल बी द अचीवर. थैंक यू, हैव अ नाइस डे. एंड मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग, हमारा चैनल को सब्सक्रिप्शन जरूर करना, ताकि बेल बटन दबाने से फर्स्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन तुम्हें मिल जाएगा जो कौन सी वीडियोस अभी आ रही है. डेफिनेटली करना, एंड लाइक्स जरूर देना. एंड इफ यू हैव एनी doubts, any comments, you just write a comments box, and you can link up with us with our Telegram channels also. Thank you. Have a nice day.